If you walked onto a manufacturing floor in the mid-20th century, you would find a chaotic, highly manual environment. Heavy machinery ran around the clock, driven by brute mechanical force. To make those machines run in a specific sequence, engineers had to string together thousands of physical, electromechanical relays to control the assembly line equipment. If you needed to alter a single step in the manufacturing process, technicians had to shut the machinery down and manually rewire the entire control board. It was incredibly dangerous, and a single mistake could cause hours of expensive downtime. The automotive industry needed a better way to handle the massive complexity of car production. In 1968, they introduced the Programmable Logic Controller, or PLC, to replace physical wiring with virtual logic. Today, we're going to see exactly how these industrial computers think. We are going to build the complete automated logic for a modern high-speed conveyor sorting system from scratch. Because at its core, a PLC does one vital job. It takes rigid, physical, mechanical processes and translates them into flexible, programmable software. On its own, a PLC is completely blind and deaf. It has no idea what is happening on the factory floor until we connect it to physical hardware. For our sorting system, we have to wire in proximity, weight, and color sensors to track objects moving on the belt. Then we add physical actuators, like mechanical diverter arms, to push the items into the correct part bins. The connection between the physical factory and the digital brain happens through input and output modules. Sensors send data into the input module. The CPU processes it, and the output module sends the resulting command to the diverter arm. To program the CPU, we use ladder logic, a software reflection of old electrical schematics. We create an AND function. If a proximity sensor detects an object and a weight sensor registers it as heavy, then fire the diverter arm to bin A. By stacking these basic rules, engineers turn real-time physical conditions into immediate automated physical actions without ever touching a wire. But standard on-off logic hits a wall when dealing with high-speed data processing or complex mathematics. Modern engineers solve this by using a hybrid programming approach. They incorporate a text-based language called structured text to write algorithmic functions right alongside standard ladder logic. We need that math to solve a physical problem. If our conveyor belt motor is just switched on, it will jerk violently and run inconsistently. It requires precise, continuous speed control to work properly. This chart shows a jagged line representing the raw, uncorrected motor speed. We apply a mathematical algorithm known as a PID controller. By tuning its parameters, the erratic speed data smooths out into a stable, continuous wave, locking our conveyor at a perfect pace. Our sorting system is now running smoothly, but it is entirely isolated. It has no way to share its data with the rest of the facility. So we introduce industrial communication protocols like Modbus and Ethernet IP. These act as essential common languages that link different machines together across the factory floor. These protocols allow our local PLC to constantly report real-time data up to supervisory computers, providing human operators with complete oversight of the entire operation. Pulling back, our sorting system is now a fully operational, flawless continuous loop. The PLC reads the inputs, solves the hybrid logic, and commands the outputs in mere fractions of a second. But manufacturing is still evolving. PLCs are now being integrated directly with the Internet of Things and cloud computing. By combining these controllers with artificial intelligence, engineers are creating smart factories capable of self-diagnosing mechanical wear and making fully autonomous adjustments on the fly. Physical machinery will always serve as the muscle of the modern industrial world, but the PLC and the precise programming inside it will forever be the mind.